My name is Mita, but sometimes I'm Mora. Mita plays with makeup and Mora is a hoarder. Hello. Hi. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, comment down below and say hello. Hi. And if you like my content, Miss Thing, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button or thumbs down. Engagement is engagement, and we invite it all, Miss Thing. Okay? And if you like my content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload. Okay? Okay. Now today, guys, why are we here, Miss Thing? Why we here? Can you tell me why we're here? Because I can tell you. We are here for the long-awaited conspiracy palette, Miss Thing. Yes, I have it. Huge shout out to my friend Yvette. I was on the website, guys. Okay, we gotta talk. We gotta talk. I was on the website, guys, for hours and hours. I think the palette from 1 o'clock I kept refreshing. Guys, the Jeffree Star page crashed. It is not working at all. And when you do get to the page, so I had it in my cart. It said proceed to checkout, and now it has me online. Hopefully I get to get the palette. This is crazy. Great, so it kicked me out the queue. And now it says the page isn't working, and I keep reloading and reloading. Yep, see? I don't think it was available until about 7 o'clock. People started getting their orders through. And at that point, I had it in my cart. And once again, I have the palette in my cart. When I go to the shopping cart, go to view cart. Boom. So this is what the website said after I purchased it. But unfortunately, I never got a confirmation email. Processed it. It said order processed. And it would email me my confirmation number. I never got emailed. It never went through. Okay, I was devastated because I literally was on my computer for I believe 6:30 or 7 it went live, and I had my order went through, but it didn't go through. It was the craziest shit ever, guys. Okay, one of my best friends, Loquita Boricua, okay, Yvette, her name is Loquita Boricua here on YouTube. Definitely go check her out. She does a lot of unboxing videos, and I love her so much. Thanks to her, she was able to buy 2, and she came and she sold me the conspiracy palette. I was able to buy it from her at regular price. Oh my god, I love her so much for doing that for me. She is so amazing. So that's how I got my hands on the conspiracy palette. I wasn't too interested, guys, in the controversy palette, and my funds have been low, so I really couldn't afford that palette. So I wanted the big bad. What? What'd you say?
What? What you say?
I wanted the big boy. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, girl? You feel me? I wanted the big boy. You feel me, girl? You feel me? Okay, guys, let's get right into it. So the packaging, this is very thin cardboard. I was actually surprised that the cardboard wasn't just a little bit thicker. As you can see, it goes right into, it's very flimsy, this cardboard, and it goes right into the packaging. Like, there's no sturdy, it doesn't hold it sturdy all around. So yeah, I was a little disappointed in that. I mean, but it's no biggie. It's the outer packaging, right? Now you go and you open the palette like this. It comes out of a box, and then it is, I mean, it speaks for itself, right? You can see that. Now here is Shane Dawson and the Jeffree Star logo, so tiny up there. I kind of wish Jeffree Star's logo was a little bigger, because I really can't see it that much. But it is what it is. It's their palette, not mine. This is the back. And all the details, blah, blah, blah. We have the black clasp over here in the front. Miss Thing that I was feeling, girl. I was feeling those clasps because I was like, black? Woo! That's sexy. Now, when you go to open it, it does have a plastic on the mirror that you can take off. I always leave them on. I don't use the mirrors in my palettes that much. Like, I'm not one to hold my mirror and do my makeup. I just find it so uncomfortable for me. I'm trying to get into the habit of doing that, because if I could hold this palette and do my makeup like this, then you guys could actually see me closer versus going like this and having to use this mirror to do it. That's what I'm kind of used to doing. So yeah, there's that. Let's get into these eyeshadows, guys. Okay, so I'm going to start here, working my way down, and so forth and so forth, okay? First shade in this palette is Ranch. There we go. Now, that is a beautiful shade. It is kind of clunky a little, but once you rub it out, it's really not a problem. I find it to be really, really pretty and a great, great brow bone highlight. I love it very much. Yes. Next is my Pills. This is more of like a fleshy tone. I like to call a transition color, and that's just absolutely creamy. These mattes are very, very, very nice, guys. Next is called Tanacon, which had me dying. No, for real, guys. These names in this palette were so funny. Like, you could tell they had a story to tell. This is Tanacon. That is a great, great transition shade as well. I like that they kept all skin tones into consideration in this palette. Next is Diet Root Beer. So if you're a darker skin tone, you can also use this to transition some of these shades, which I thought was pretty, pretty, pretty cool. Okay, so I have a little wipey here. Hold on. Now, you guys know light colors don't usually excite me. It is the colorful colors that usually make me crazy. Next is called Just a Theory. Now, this is a shimmer, and I just touched the shade and it ruined the imprint. It just goes to show you how soft these shades are. So as you can see, one thing I gotta say, guys, this palette has a huge amount of fallout, guys. Like, huge. If you're the type of person who does your foundation before you do your eyeshadow, you better powder the heck out of your under eye, use eye shields or something, because this has a lot of kickback. For me, it's not a problem. I usually do my eyes before my foundation, so it doesn't really bother me none. But if you a type of person that does your eyeshadow after your foundation, sis, you're gonna be pissed. So as you can see, guys, I swatched that one time and it kind of like, you see, it's like dug a dent in there. So that's a real soft shade. So be careful, Miss Thing. Next is called Spiraling, and same thing. So soft to the touch, completely ruined the imprint. And as you can see, the fallout is real, guys. That is a pretty color, very dark and you know what I'm saying? So let me show you guys there. As you can see, the imprint again, this one got totally demolished with one swatch, and I haven't used that shade at all. So it just goes to show you how soft and delicate these eyeshadows are. Next is called Conspiracy, and here we go. Now, I want you guys to see that. You see how it crumbles? I mean, you could blend it down, but it's just the fallout is real in this palette. Now, that's nice. I'm not really crazy about these colors. You guys know me. I am a colorful girl. That is my thing. But I felt like this was a palette that every makeup collector should have, and I am a makeup collector, so I needed this palette. I would have to say the packaging really sold me, guys. Next is called Pigment. I love the play on words. Excuse my nails, guys. I wore, ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. I like that. Who? No. Who? I like that, sis. So I went on vacation for my birthday, which there will be a story time about that. There will be a story time about that. But anyways, I wore acrylic nails. It ate my nails and just completely destroyed them. I hate acrylics. I don't wear them. Don't support them. Don't like them. Every time I get them done, my nails hate them. Moving along. The nail freaking art community is gonna come for my neck, girl. Next, we have Food Vibes. Now, guys, this is the one eyeshadow in this palette that I was disappointed in. This eyeshadow, girl, I tried it on my eyes several different ways, several different primers, and same thing kept happening. Patchy, 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 patchy. Now, I do understand it is a pigment, and that could tend to happen with pigment. However, I've never had that problem, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what the heck is going on, but that's such a beautiful color. I really wanted to do that like on the inner corner and really do like a bright look, but sis, misting. It did not work. So, not too fond of that color. However, it does swatch beautifully, but it's not for me. Doesn't work well. Next is called Trisha. Again, crumbles to the touch. I mean, seriously, guys, like what? Look at that. It just crumbles in the pan. So here's Trisha. Woo! Henry! Henry! Miss Thing, that pink though. Y'all know I love pink. Pink and black are my colors. Look at that pink. Trish, I like that. I love that color, Trish. Trisha, sorry. Trisha, for Trisha Paytas. Yes. Next is called Cheese Dust. Let's see this one. This one is nice. It's cute or whatever. It's not crazy. I'm sorry. I just have other oranges that perform better than that in my collection. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be shady to this palette or nothing, girl. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. There are some shades in here, however, that I think are useful in my collection, but there are some that are not. And if they're not, I'm going to tell you they're not. You feel me? Because I'm going to keep it a buck. Next is called Flaming Hot. Let's get that on there. Flaming Hot. Cute. 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 However, Miss T, y'all already know what I'm going to say. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. I have colors in my collection that are more pigmented than that. You feel me? I think, guys, honestly, we have just come to a part. We have just come to a stage in the makeup community where there are so many palettes that are coming out, Miss Thing. There's so much shades to compare to other shades. It's like, it's almost no room for growth for people. Like, it's like you could come out with a shade and I guarantee you I got that same shade and probably even better than the one you have. You feel what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, that's what happens. Next is called What's the Tea. Now, this was a really unique shade. And I thought this was really beautiful and very pastel-y, and I kind of love that about that shade. That's what I used to transition this green on my upper lid, on my upper eyelid. I don't know. Next is called Diet Cola. Now, this was one of my favorite shades in the palette. I love how when you swatch it, it does not crumble in the palette. That silver, you see how the imprint is still there, sis. Like, it's really, really nice. That shade, this has to be the best silver I've ever had in a palette. I'm sorry. Like, I love this silver. It is blinding. 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 Mistake. I love that color. Yas. Yas. You did that, Jeffree and Shane. You did that. I love when I have good things to say about the palette. Next is called Not a Fact. It's crazy because me and my older brother always say that's a Snapple fact. And this is not a fact. So this is not a fact. So let's go ahead and swatch that. Ooh! Sis! Miss D! You see that? Do you see that? Who's in My husband is home early. The day that I decide to record. Hi, baby. Hello.
Enjoy.
Hello. So, guys, there's that shade. Next, we have Sleep Paralysis. Sleep Paralysis. Now, this one crumbled in the pan, too. Unfortunately, however, I do got little disclaimer, you know, not to defend Jeffree and Shane, but I do kind of have She-Hulk hands. So it could just be my She-Hulk hands digging in this palette, messing up my palette. We don't know. We're not too sure. So look at that color. That color's alright. It's alright. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm really feeling that color, but it's okay. It's okay. Next is called Illuminate, and that is the green that I have on my eyes. Now we are going to go ahead and swatch that here. Ooh, that is nice. That swatch is really pretty. However, this is not a color that I would rock on the daily. I just wouldn't, sis. Just wouldn't. I just wouldn't be rocking this on the daily, period. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't. Next is my rides here. Let's go ahead. Ooh, and this black is looking promising. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, guys, it has been so hard for me to find a good matte black. The last one that I would use all the time was from the Huda Beauty palette. I believe it was the Rose Gold Huda Beauty palette. I don't remember, but one of those. And I always use that black. I always whip out that black, and then I started using the Sugar Pill black, and that's been my go-to black. But it's always good to have another black. You can never have too many blacks, I feel. And I think that that is a gorgeous black. So I'm just going to come up close so you guys can see these colors. And these are the colors from the palette. And if you see me peeking, I'm just trying to make sure I'm in frame because I don't have a viewfinder to see if y'all seeing what I'm seeing. You feel me? Okay. So this is, my palette looks completely destroyed. Let me just come up close so y'all can see this from swatching. This doesn't usually happen to me with my other palettes. These are incredibly soft shades, which are great because soft shades help blend more on the eyes. So yeah, guys, this is the look that I completed using this palette. If you want to see how I got this look and how these eyeshadows perform, keep on watching. If you would like to see my final thoughts on this palette, stick around to the end. I will post a poll today, guys, asking you what is the next palette you want me to review. I have a ton of palettes. I've just been buying, and not doing videos or even tried the palettes because I wanted to do my first impression on video. If you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome to my face. Okay guys, so I'm going in with the Morphe C1.65, okay? And I'm just gonna prime my eyelid with that. I did use the P. Louise white base, however, I found that it wasn't working too good with these shadows. Guys, let me tell you, I did so many looks with this palette and I just kept running into problem after problem after problem. Woo-hoo-hoo. But I'm sure you guys already heard my guys already heard what I went through with this palette. Okay, so now that I'm all nice and primed, let's go in. And guys, I gotta tell you, this is a lifesaver, this color switch. Because, girl, if not, I would be going through brushes like water, okay? So I'm going to go in with What's the Tea. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that on the top. And don't mind Julie barking. She thinks she owns my Oasis. Like, so I have went and blended that all. That's going to be my transition. Next, I am going in with Illuminati. I love the play on words there. And I find that these eyeshadows really, look, you see all that fallout? Girl, these eyeshadows really crumble in the pan. So you have to be really careful how you pick up these eyeshadows. You need to like really just dab your brush in there. For me, that's a problem. I have really big hands and I've always been heavy-handed. My mom used to make fun of me. God let her rest in peace. But my mom used to make fun of me all the time, and she used to call me a brute. And she used to be like, you have man hands, you have your father's hands. Oh my God, you can't lift nothing. So because I have that problem, I do tend to dig in the pans a little with a little force. Not too much force where I ruin the eyeshadow. Oh my God, guys, I have so much fallout right now that I have to clean my face because it's really bothering me. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over the lid. And then I'm going to go ahead with a brush. Now, this is a shimmer shade. Shimmer shades are usually not that easy to blend. As this one isn't. You have to like apply pressure. As you see, I'm applying pressure with the brush. But when you do apply pressure, you do kind of get like a nice even blend. So, yeah. Guys, how the heck are you? How have you been? I have missed you guys so much. You guys don't know. I miss doing YouTube videos. Hopefully now I have a free room in my house, which is this room. This was my old bedroom for my OGs who've been watching me since forever. You guys know this is my old bedroom. It's free now. This bedroom set is going to go to my niece, Alana. Shout out to you, Alana. And this will be my new studio / office. So yes, for that. I have been buying studio equipment, which will be coming on the 1st of November. And this furniture should be out by then. So yeah, there's that. Now I'm going to go in more with that Morphe concealer. And we are just going to make a halo eye. So now I'm just going to... What I like to do, guys, what I find that's easiest for me is I kind of just like make a box. So I kind of go like this and fill in the middle. And then I kind of just make a box with the concealer. Now, for those of you who want to know what brush I am using, I have shared this on my channel before. This is a art brush, as you can see. I like to use art brushes to cut my crease or to do patterns or art on the eye, simply because it's just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It is so quick. My lids are soft as AF, girl, and it will take me forever if I'm sitting here with a flat little brush trying to cut that crease missing. It's not going to work for me. Doesn't work for me, never has, and never will. Now I'm going to take my finger and just kind of blend that into the sides like so that we don't have like that box texture. You know what I mean? And then just kind of pat the top like so, like that. So now, ooh, sis. Let me know the quality of this video if you guys prefer the front facing camera, if you can see more of what I'm doing, because the back facing camera, I don't have a viewfinder, and it is hard to see if I'm in frame or not. Like this, I can see that you guys can see what I'm doing in the recording. In the editing app. I can also zoom in on parts, so that also helps a lot. Now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of blend this. I'm blending out the edges with more of Diet Cola. I'm sorry, I don't think I said what shade this was I was putting in the middle. This is Diet Cola. I'm sorry, guys. I am a little rusty. It has been a while since I have done a video, Miss Thing. So please, please bear with me. I will get back into the mode and bots. I don't know, girl. What you say?
What? What you say?
I don't know. I'll get back into the swing of things, okay? So now going back in with that Illuminati, I'm just going to soften up these edges and then just use my finger to... Again, these are shimmer shades. Shimmer shades are not easy to blend, Miss Thing. Like, this is crazy. I have to say, guys, this palette was purchased in support of Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. I do support them so much. I really love Jeffree Star, and I've been watching Jeffree Star for so long. I've seen his highs, I've seen his lows, and he has come so far. I really admire him and his entrepreneurship, and I really aspire one day to have my own makeup line. And yeah, a dream of mine is to collaborate in a video with Jeffree Star one day. Hopefully. A girl could dream, Miss Thing. Don't be looking at me like that. So now going back in with what's the tea, I'm just going to go on the top and kind of just blend that out. So now I'm just going to go ahead and look at what I got going on here. Now, guys, you have to keep in mind your eyes, okay? This eye hangs for some reason. This eye, the skin here folds lower, as you can see, than this eye. So I have to be sure to come up higher with this halo. As you can see, this halo is higher than that one, because when my eyes are closed, then they look even. If not, it looks crazy, girl. So now I'm going to go in with a wipe, and I'm going to take out this inner portion here. I'm going to go in with Ellloooo, and I'm going to put it at the edge here. Now, I find when I'm doing this with this eyeshadow, for some reason, it is burning my eye, girl. I don't know what's in the eyeshadow. I could be allergic, because in Jeffree's defense, Miss Thing, I have like the most sensitive skin in the freaking... Because this stuff is really going in the eye, sis. Like, really going in the eye. I'm sorry, guys. I am a mess. But this is really going in the eye. I am trying so hard to stay in frame, girl. So I'm going on the lower lash line, and I'm pretty much repeating the steps that I did on top with Ellloooo, putting it on the outside, on the inner portion, and then we're going to do a halo on the bottom of the eye with the Diet Cola. And yes, that eyeshadow is burning my eyes, sis. Ooh, Miss Thing. Woo. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and put that in the middle. I don't know what is in this eyeshadow, but my eyes do not like it, girl. That is making my eye burn. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some more using my fingers to kind of just rub it in, because we all know shimmers work better with your fingers, sis. Like, it's just what it is. I'm going to go ahead and clean. Now we are going to go ahead and put some liquid liner on the right eye to match the left eye. However, I have to fix this eye. There we go. Fixed it. I was going to put falsies, guys, but I kind of like how it looks without the lashes interrupting. Because I feel like when you put lashes, it kind of interrupts the art that you do up there. So I'm going in with the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I love this liquid liner, guys. I swear by it. It works so good. Guys, and I know my brows are a little thick, girl. I'm growing them out, and I had to, like... And I am not going to do a full face today, guys, because my skin has been having some flare-ups. For those of you who saw my last video, I am suffering from topical steroid withdrawal. So, girl, I try not to put foundation on as much as I can unless there's a big event I'm going to. I will not be putting foundation on my face. Unless I'm doing like a crazy photo shoot or something. Now I'm putting mascara, Better Than Sex. Y'all know this is my go-to. If y'all know any better mascaras than Better Than Sex that you have tried, comment down below, because I'm looking to try new mascaras. Like, seriously. Okay, so that is it for this eye look. Now I'm going to go in with Sephora's Watermelon Lip Balm. Guys, I love these. The banana one, oh my god, if you haven't tried it, you need to try it, girl. My lips have been really chapped because it is OD winter over here in New York, Miss Thing. Yes. And I was thinking this palette was like the conspiracy palette. You know what I'm saying? Like, the packaging is all black and white swirls. So I wanted a real dark, grungy look. So I'm going in with the Jeffree Star lipstick in Weirdo. Okay, guys. So this is the fine-tuned look. This is how it looks. I really just kind of wanted to play with the shadows, get a feel for the shadows. What? What you say?
What you say?
Guys, I really wanted to get a feel for these shadows, see how they perform, how I like them, what I think about them, guys. And overall, I have to say, this palette is a huge no for me. I know a lot of people like it. A lot of people are crazy about it. No shade to Jeffree and Shane. I love them so much and I support them. That is why I bought the palette, okay? Now, I have to say, guys, that the mattes perform pretty nicely except for this one right here. This one, I played with it on my eyes, and the more I blend, it just seemed to disappear. At first, I thought it was the P. Louise base, but then I went ahead and I used the concealer as a base, and that didn't work as well. Now, I know that is a pressed pigment, and those are usually hard to work with, but I personally usually don't have a problem with pressed pigments. However, I am not the best, most experienced makeup artist in the world, Miss Thing. So if you have any tips and you've used this color and you think you could give me a tip on how to use it, comment down below and I'll definitely take that into consideration because I really wanted to use this color. I find the reason this palette is a no for me, guys, is because I feel like the color combinations don't quite fit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't see it, guys. I really don't see it. I feel like this is a very goth kind of palette. It is very goth in my eyes, very smoky. If you're the type of person that's looking for a dark kind of goth, smoky palette, then I would say this is the palette for you. I already have so many palettes like this, so it was a no for me. However, if I had the opportunity to buy it again, I would, because I didn't buy this palette because of the colors. I bought it to support Shane and Jeffree Star, but I have to give my honest opinion with this palette, guys, and it just was a no for me as far as the shades go. However, if you saw the series and you see the story behind it, then it's a win all around. You know what I mean? Because you saw what he went through. You saw how he picked out these shadows, how he saw the performance of them, and he really liked them. And that's, I guess, if that's why you bought it, then kudos to you. That's why I bought it. You know what I mean? It was a story and I wanted to support him and Jeffree. And that's that. The packaging is absolutely divine and beautiful. I am a makeup collector, and if you're a makeup collector, you need this palette. And that is that. Now, if you're just buying the palette for everyday makeup, I just feel like it has some everyday work colors over here on the first row, but it's going to be the kind of repetitive, same everyday neutral look. It's not like there's like a lot of shimmers to choose from. You know what I mean? You have this white, you have this white, and then this kind of dark, I don't even know how to describe that color. But this palette kind of is, yeah, seems very grungy, very dark. As you can see, I created this dark kind of grungy look because those are the vibes I get from this palette. Hence, conspiracy palette. You get what I'm saying? So that's that, guys. It's a great collector's item, and I am so happy to have it in my collection. Okay, and that's that, guys. I hope you like this video. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, guys. It is so great to be back. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Wait, I was supposed to go out the... Oh my God, what a